Sino-Portuguese style and architectural design, a combination of Eastern and Western civilization. This house is owned by a wealthy Chinese descendant from Penang. As a center to receive or send money from and to China, obvious evidence is reflected in the sign of the restaurant. The China Inn Café and Restaurant was in a bad condition and was abandoned before it was refurbished. A few years back, its ancient architectural design was recognized by a lady who had seen this lovely shop house since her childhood. Her family decided to rent and renovate the premise and keep its original design as much as possible. She now runs the restaurant and antique shop following her dream. It's my desire. When I saw it, I loved it and dreamed to have a house like this. One day my daughter walked past this shop house and saw the rental sign. She ran back to tell me to make a bid. My desire began to come true. Now refurbished, but still keeping to its old charisma, both outside and inside, China Inn Café and Restaurant is one of the most visited and photographed places in the city of Phuket. The interior has attracted and led us into the far back of the building. It's gradually unveiled the charm of Phuket. If you have a half day to spare, visiting this special restaurant is not only pure leisure, but it also means you can turn back in time to appreciate the local culture and feel of the unfamiliar old times. Entering the far back of the shop house, we find a small garden seductively hidden. This was a kitchen part for old Chinese Hokkien house. When changed to be a restaurant, this part became a little heaven. Just steps away from the hectic world outside. We are fond of antiques and old houses, so we tried to revive its origin. I didn't know that the inside was a wreck and the outside appeared to look nice, like when I saw it during my childhood. Opening the door, I was astonished to see that, what am I going to do? I have done some modifications and adjustments to be practical and keep to the original notion as much as I can. The old material, these three pillars, the roof and the tiles, belonged to the house, but they were removed and left here, so I went through them and used some for roofing this part and the kitchen. The house structure, like most of the crossbeams, are original, but the floor and wooden planks are mostly new. The stairs use old material as I had them repaired. Decorating it in Chinese style, it fits the house, restaurant, and the road, as we are situated in an old town area. It's not only the authority or local government, but also the private sector have participated in the preservation. This leads to Thais and foreigners to visit and appreciate the charisma of the city and its local identity. It has won the Architectural Conservation Award from the Association of Siam Architects under Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirunantorn's Foundation. It's different from having a new one built. For a new house, you can just build it and use it. It's a lot of work for old premises. A decayed wall needs repairs every year. In October, we usually close for 1 month to do maintenance work. And the individual fascination of an old house became one powerful force to preserve such precious architecture on a historical road, like Thalang Road, to boost pride in Phuket residents.